It's nice seeing that logo again. The entire trailer was just over 2 minutes in length, and in the days and weeks that followed, it would become the most scrutinized piece of film in history, surpassing even the Zapruder film in the amount of painstaking frame-by-frame analysis devoted to it. I guess you could say, I'm a trailer gunter. Jesus H. Christ. That is the lamest thing I've said all year. Oh my god. Anyway, this is the second trailer for Ready Player One. Some people hate it, some people like it. I think it's a fine trailer, and I've gone through every single frame, and I'm pretty sure that I've found every last Easter egg in the trailer. But I'm not just going to break down every single reference that I've found, every single pop culture character. I'm also going to give my appraisal of what this movie is probably going to be about and how closely it follows the book, because since the last trailer released, I've actually read the book that this movie is based on. Instead of the Copper Key being kept within the Tomb of Horrors on Ludus, it looks like the Copper Key is won instead through a race. Basically, instead of puzzles, it looks like they're going to be winning the keys through a series of action-packed events, such as this race where we can see the Batman car from the 60s, the Mach 5 Speed Racer, Mad Max's Black on Black, the A-Team van, the original Bigfoot monster truck, and these are going to be piloted by a number of pop culture characters such as Ryu from Street Fighter. Personally, I think it's too bad that he's not going to be the first to find the key within secrecy. It made for a nice scene in the book where you had a feeling of tense suspense waiting for Wade's discovery to be discovered. As with the book, on his DeLorean's license plate he has his avatar's name. And we also have our first look at his avatar, which has a lot of polygons that you can see making up his face. I'm hoping that this is because he has, well, a very basic avatar. You know, no frills, just the bare minimum default character, kind of like in the book. Kid is also on board the DeLorean. We see Harley Quinn, we see Deadshot, we see basically everyone we saw in the last trailer. This is basically virtually the same scene as trailer 1. I'm assuming they've just touched up the crowd instead of outright replacing anyone. And of course, this is probably Ogden Morrow's birthday party at the Zero Gravity nightclub, the Distracted Globe, unless this is another deviation. And we get our first look at Artemis, and also Commander Shepard, Lara Croft, Blanca, and a couple of anime characters walk into a bar. That's pretty crazy. It looks like Commander Shepard's actually doing his classic dance. It's a very nice touch. Later, you're actually going to see a FemShep. The Kamel Shepard FemShep. And the bartender behind the bar is wearing one of those talking heads hats. Weird. Wade is still in the stacks, yet he has a brand new advanced haptic suit, and it's from IOI. This tells me they're going to remove the entire chapters where Wade gets a new apartment and an advanced suit, and possibly remove him going to a new city as well. Instead, he's going to be joining a resistance group, an underground rebellion in the physical world, and then have his avatar join the rebellion within the Oasis world, I guess. I don't really know. I don't really know what they're rewriting this book into. And I don't mind. It sounds like I'm being negative, but I mean, the book is a page turner, but it's not a great piece of literature. I trust that Steven Spielberg is probably going to make this a better movie than the book was a book. It looks like this is the same Zero Grav dance scene I've dissected before, and I'm pretty sure that's Gandalf, and that's pretty much it. Halliday's got a pretty sweet Simon Says pin. 3 hidden keys open 3 secret gates, wherein the errant will be tested for worthy traits, and those with the skill to survive these straits will reach the end where the prize awaits. That's what's etched into this throne room or treasure room. I'm guessing that the 3 keys, their puzzles, the entire palace of Anorak at the end of the movie is going to be entirely different than it was in the book. Anyway, that's what's etched on the ceiling, and what I'm guessing is Anorak's castle. Wade in the stacks with his original suit, Wonder Woman and Ms. Pac-Man stickers on Artemis's Akira bike, the Bigfoot monster truck, and Delta City, the future has a silver lining, which is a reference to RoboCop. We still have the copper, jade, and crystal keys, but the scoring system is completely different. I thought that the Demi Lynch arcade battle within the Tomb of Horrors was replaced with the race for the copper key, but it looks like it may be replaced with Halliday's Wizard. Even though that key doesn't look like a copper key to me, it looks like the crystal key. When it cuts to Wade, it looks like it's the copper key again. We see the IOI raid on the nightclub and Artemis and Parzival fleeing from it. And it looks like Artemis and Parzival meet in person far earlier in the film than they did in the book. Looks like this is the IOI containment facility for their slaves. Here we see Ben Mendelsohn as Nolan Sorrento. Ben has actually said that Sorrento is going to be far different in the movie than he is in the books. There's the A-Team van again and Stephen King's Christine. As we can see, much of the outside world is apocalyptic, as if the world has moved on. In the real world, IOI security forces pursue Wade, who looks like he's moved on to the city now. We can see what I'm almost positive is H beside him with a mail van in front of him instead of an RV. It seems like this differs from the book again, which raises questions on how much of the movie will be outside of the Oasis. It could be majority, like Assassin's Creed. Talk about spoilers. Once again, we can see Wade in what looks like the Rebellion's underground hideout. I'm guessing Artemis and Wade team up early in the film instead of Wade going to the city and getting his own apartment, which seems a lot less clever somehow. King Kong is going to be an obstacle in the race. We see Battletoads, Joust, and I'm wondering, does this coin flip replace the low point arc in the Perfect Pac-Man Game Arcade act? A really weird looking Joker and Harley Quinn, Fem Shep, Chun-Li, Tracer, Casey Cage, I'm guessing that's Casey Cage, and also Lara Croft. Parzival, Artemis, Daito, or Shoto, and I'm guessing the orc guy is H. Deadshot and Sagat from Street Fighter, and the RX-78 Gundam. I've always wanted to see that in a big budget movie. The biggest surprise of the trailer for me was probably Chucky repping shit up. Looks like this is an Aztec pyramid covered with CGI things, probably replacing Blade Runner's set pieces. Here it looks like they're in H's van instead of the stacks. And if you've read the book, you'll probably know what this scene is. Here we see Iron Giant, and I'm pretty sure, I think, that's Cherno Alpha from Pacific Rim. And then there's this spider thing that at first I thought was the spider from Wild Wild West, but on closer inspection it looks like it could be a Zoid. But it's probably just something that was created for the movie. And I have no idea what this yellow thing is. Anyway, I'm pretty sure that's everything. I went frame by frame, zooming in, doing all kinds of CSI stuff, trying to find and succeeding in what I'm pretty sure is everything that I could find with the resolution that we have to work with. As someone who enjoyed the book okay, I'm really excited to see what Steven Spielberg does to hopefully improve it. At the same time, I'm hoping that they don't make it too mainstream with just action set pieces and we have a few puzzles in there as well. Anyway, thank you for watching. If you enjoyed the video, subscribe for more videos like this.